Graduates, big up on a nice, clean self. I see you all. I see you all. Let me just share this on Facebook for a minute and let them know that I'm live. Yes, my loves. We're there, so we can have some red flag. You understand? Yeah. Never afraid. Hold on, that's posted. Posted here, posted there, posted everywhere. Right, now let's do the tagging. It is what it is. All right. Okay. That is it. Bam. Okay. We're ready. We're ready. Let me greet all of my graduates when nice and early in the chats. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes, I think my audio is on and working very well. Soon show my face and soon show my face. Right? Let me heal up people first. That will warm up the classroom. You understand? Yeah. Elita December, how you doing? Faith Bell, big up yourself. June Sunday, good afternoon. Big up yourself. Shay, Wagwan Sis. Steph B, big up yourself. Hello, good evening. Bayesian girl, blessings to you too. Ultra modern lifestyle, big up yourself. I see you. Stacy, big up yourself. I see you. Karen Thomas, blessings to you, my sis. Annette Roberts, loving the purple hearts right away. Yes, survivor's hands, well gone. How are you doing? Juliet Elaine, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Misty Brown, I see you. Blessings to you too, sis. Sexy San, Wagwan, good afternoon to myself and all the graduates. Andrea Stewart, how you doing? Judith Bailey, indeed, happy Friday. It is Friday. Isn't it nice when it's a weekend, when you've worked hard all week and you have the weekend to yourself? Oh my God. Listen, I'm so sorry for those of you who still have to work over the weekend, but we still have to celebrate. End of another working week. Carol, big up yourself. Donna Lawrence, good afternoon. Andrea Stewart, thank you so much for all the purple hearts. Alician White, Social Spectator, blessings to you too. Messi, big up yourself. Yvette Sharp, Kathy Wallace, Hazel Bradford. Who else am I missing? Joanne, or is it Joan Hinkson? Kimmy416, big up yourself. Renee, what's up? Corrine, big up yourself. Fired Woman TV, say, but my must out a big laugh. What dear? Fired Woman TV say, yes, my loves, them find my picture. I nearly did. Stacy, pick up yourself. Yes, indeed. J for J, J for J. Indeed, I would not stop. Say so, right? Would not stop. So, but I would care a little bit. We could see, say, would not talk to the dopey. Yes, yeah, so the boat, right? Eh. Wally, 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 Wally. Mm-hmm. Do you know, I was not going to address this. I was going to leave it. I was going to leave it to know people. But everybody just kept messaging me and say, "Okay, you know, say, Wally, I stop with you." But to be honest, people, you know, some minute things say, Wally no say me. Minute things say, Wally didn't know say me. I think Wally just get one snippet, I was something, I put it up. But you know, say, I thought about it deeply. I'm say, Wally, come here, Wally. Wally, you know what you do. Wally British, you know what you did. You know what you do, you know. Hey! Hey, no, sir. Oh, you're such a natural beauty. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Listen, Wally, you know what you do, you know. But my come to make the graduates them know. So you know what you do. Wally, Wally, Wally. So, how many of you actually saw the post that Wally B put up on her page and then she deleted it? Give me a thumbs up if you saw that post. If you haven't seen the post, tell me. HDK, share the post. If you haven't seen the post, tell me. HDK, share the post. Big up yourself, by God, and I see you. Tell me, HDK, fling up the blouse and skirt post. Make we see it there. Make we take it in. Let me know if you've seen the post. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna change, guys. I'm gonna change internet because I'm lagging and I can see it. So if I chip out for a little bit, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna change Wi-Fi. Okay, we back. All right, everybody about share the post. So share the post. Share the post. Share, 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 share. All right. Because Wally, you did the post. And when you did the post, you run out to know. So I'm going to give you the back history first, right? So the back history is that, you know, we all do the splice and dice. You don't know when you build up your little platform and thing. People like for grab things from here, there, everywhere and fling it up. So this individual had grabbed a bit of my video that I did where I was talking about the fact that CMR can't go back in yard based on what CPS was saying and the police was saying, etc. So they grabbed that snippet and they put up their picture in front of it. And they put it on their page. Now, I was aware that this person had done this. I'm aware that a lot of pages have done it, but me not gonna strike them for that because them just I do them a work, right? So she put up the post and this post was put up several weeks ago, guys, because you know it's a long time I do that video there, that live there. So when the post, she must have just a great attention of it as me don't know if somebody send it go gear. Wally no rise up back the dead post. The post dead, you know, dead and gone, you know. Wally rise up back the dead post and posted it across on our page. And then she didn't post it on her Wally British page. To be fair, she posted it on her Suzanne. Is it Suzanne Wright or Suzanne Williams? Can't remember. One of them. Her surname. I can't remember. But she posted on her Facebook, her personal name page, which is also public, right? So Wally posted the post thinking that she was, I don't, Wally, one, I don't think Wally knew it was me because obviously the person who took the clip hid my face, hid everything. All my graphics were hidden. They put their own crap on top of it, right? Sorry, don't mean to call your work crap, but your stuff. And I don't think Wally knew who it was that was doing what they were doing. But Wally run out, my loves. Wally run out with one whole long epistle. Defend C-Diddy. Yes, people. Defending C-Diddy. Now, I don't know if it is that Wally thought that this was going to be the ideal opportunity to show her devoted friendship to CMR and Chrissy. But all I know is that the crowd start beat Wally bad. Of course, you had the few sheep, you know, the sheep of the Carters that were underneath the post. And they were all, oh, yes, she not them kin, like ticks, hooray, and she feel left them. And then, of course, say, some of the graduates then find the post. And when the graduates then find the post, the graduates them start go so. When them start the Wally? When them start the Wally? Red flag! Red flag! Red flag! Wally! That's the beat you! With the red flag. Me don't know how it is that you thought. Look how you did it good. Hmm? Look how you did it good in your little corner. You run out one time already, since the whole situation started to make it clear to the public that you and them is not friends. I'm sure the graduates them say a long time you a ride or die for CMR. Remember say you all host CMR side chick in your house. Claiming that you never know say something did go so. That you yourself was a victim of Shani with all of our storytelling and our lies. Remember that So you have been in the company of the Carters. From them get them house all of that y'all go house warming, you did that pee cluck cluck. You've always been in and out of their content until the situation happened with the side chicks. That made Chrissy question your loyalty to her and made her realize that you were in fact CMR's ride or die friend. What would I willing for hide him little misgivings so that him could have get away with things with him wife. But that aside, you come out again and you make the public know say you and them are not friends to that. You don't really know them. So you hand it in a hot oil and you dry it out back, cause you say, you know, defend them. Cause after you come out and beat Mr. Vegas, and say Mr. Vegas chat too much and oh Mr. Vegas will go release such information to the public. Right? So you come out and you decide, say, you are going to make it clear to the public that you wasn't defending no CMR. You and CMR, them are no friend. And you never did a cuss Mr. Vegas, but you just think, say, as a brethren, man to man, him should have released certain information to the public because obviously CMR trust him enough to tell him certain things. But you never know, say, beer lie did a fly around the place. And we beg you in a Wally. We say, Wally, Wally, we like you out here. Wally, love it. Go back in. We beg you. No start with this. But you see the little post and then you go write a whole epistle to my voice. Let me share with you now. Graduates, let me share with you now what Wally write. Kind delete, you know. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, let me see if I can make it kind of like a side by side affair. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I want to make it a little bigger. All right. You know how we like to read over here, so I'm gonna read this for you. I'm gonna give my views on this. At this point, to me, people are do too much. Come on for the people them now. The matter went to court, and the judge decided what needed to happen, and I'm sure they have to be doing what the judge ordered. So at this point, leave the people them alone. No matter what a crime is, whatever the judge decide is the penalty at it we have to work with. All ifa murder. I've seen people commit unaliving and judge make their decision and they serve time and come out and now you guys have him on a pedestal. I wonder who Wally a throw word for. I suspect it's Vibes Cartel, but anywho, let me keep reading. Child, please. Some of uno I do the most now. Enough of this are going in our own family and even on a house and on energy may not even be the same. For a lot of you guys, it's not even about the little girl. It's more like the people them successful and uno want tear them down. Nufa una again a ride the woman wanting her to come talk full details to uno, like uno concern, while it's more like nosy. Uno really want shut down the people them, totally forgetting that the kids still have to be fed. Some of uno way stretch this way beyond where it needs to go. I need the same energy for everything like this happening around us. You guys also not realizing that going on and on with this can also do the child more harm than good. Judge done made their decision, so leave the people them alone. Gonna hear? Graduates, have you heard? Have you listened? Have you heard? Yes, my loves. Yes, my loves. Welcome out, I say, to the public. Why you delete it? Eh? Why you delete it? You know, should I leave it right there, ma'am? Hmm? Well, on there. Who is being disrespectful? Who is being disrespectful, guys? Mr. Somebody said, please be respectful. God. May I go wait now? I'm not see nobody be disrespectful. I'm going down and down and down. Please be respectful on HDK page. Karen, who is being disrespectful? Cause anybody not being disrespectful, I'm sure knows that my moderators them I gonna get them. Right? Yes. So this is what Wally wrote. Wally, you were very right to take this down. You were very right to take this down. Because this post in itself is now putting you in the same position as Tweedledee and Tweedledum, who ran out trying to defend CMR and Chrissy with no logical argument whatsoever. Hmm? I don't know why you'd want to go and make a fool of yourself. You know what is particularly stupid? How it is that you people are going out of your way claiming that you are defending the greatness of the Carters. And yet when Fiona shit hit the fan, they are silent on your behalf. Oh, no, no, see. Hmm? When your man did a stalk the life out of you, and you come on social media, ball out your yai water, the man a go on with yourself and a talk about oh man a try analyze you, man a try stalk you. Hmm? When you talk about oh man nah let you go. And everybody there I wave the red flag and I say no him out harder. And I say how dare he. And the red flag for you, Wally. When everybody come out and I beat down the place and I cuss the man and I say red flag for the man. Did you see Chrissy and CMR? I'm just asking because I never saw them. I never saw them once take to their public platform to defend you. When people are saying, move friends, so with your drama, where you bring your personal life on the internet for and start cussing and run you. Eh? Did anybody from the Carters come out here and put no long epistle on their page and say men who treat women like this need to get rub out and bun out? Did they defend you? Leave her alone. She's a woman in distress. Don't tell her to be silent about her business because this is how abused women continue to get abused. Did you hear them defend you? You see, oh, some of uno brain cells kind of fried. I mean, I understand how uno think and how uno operate. Uno don't realize when people see uno as stepping stones and nothing else. You go take to your public platform. Hmm? You go take to your public platform where you have your audience, your followers, where you build. Go and defend a man who is alleged of molesting his 13-year-old child. To talk about what the judge has said. The judge never said nothing, my girl. And that is the part that you are missing. The facts that you are not clued up on. There was no trial. The judge never got to it. You know what a judge is for? The purpose of a judge? Huh? The judge oversees a trial. Crime prosecution determines if a case is fit for trial. Mama. It never get there. Hmm? It never got there. That's the point. And it didn't get there because there wasn't enough evidence for it to get there. So if there is no evidence for it to get there, neither you nor me know if this man is innocent. All we know is what Jay said 3 times. That's what we know. 3 times. So when you come out and I compare this to unaliving, listen to me. An adult will unalive another adult. Because them and the adult they're in a bangarang. Red flag feet, yes. But are adults. You hear? And some of them may be innocent victims of whatever crime that has been committed. But them are still adults. Them get to see a portion of life. doesn't make it any less harrowing to those who are the family members involved. But you see, a child that hasn't started to properly live their life, you see, a stepfather, we're in the household with the picnic, and that child is readily exploitable at any given time if that man is facilitated back in that space as something actually goes up. That is more than sin and abomination. That is recklessness and sacrifice. Honorary Marsha, that's a Wally British. My loves, hold on. That's a Wally British. She wrote it. Yeah, she wrote it and deleted it. Come I wake up this morning now. I may say, people, my intention was when I wake up this morning was to go over on Wally British page and type underneath it and say, make sure you're in a class later. That's what I was going to type. But it take it down. It take it down. It take it down. Right? You're comparing predatory behavior on an innocent child, alleged, to some adults getting involved in criminal bangarang. Huh? And then no, enough of this a go on in a uno family and even uno house. I could have never my house here blouse and skirt about. I must your house. Wally, I must your house here talk. Yeah? Yes. It's happening in all of our families, including yours, ma'am. Including yours. But guess what? It may be happening in our families. Yes? May have even happened to you and to me. My own 6 feet under right now. Yeah? But my family handled it properly. Police involved. Arrest made. You understand? Handled it properly. Ostracized. Excommunication. What you do with yours, Wally British, in a your family? What your people them do with yours? Because 9 times out of 10, 9 black families out of 10, this exists. Me not talk about the white one them. Cause it dead so too. But I know for a fact that some of us are busy breaking the cycle. And it's definitely not in my house. And if it was, the beast I would become, it isn't funny. That man would be sorry he was birthed. But when I play a picnic game round here, so I know who your dashboard pan. Right there, so. But it not apply. For a lot of you guys, it's not even about the little girl. Who is it about then? If it's not about the little girl, who is it about? It's more like the people them successful. Wally, you're frightening my girl. You're one of them that were really frightened for true in a real life. I say you're frightened. Mean things say you have a little bit more je ne sais quoi, a little bit more substance than that. All them red flag. What the hell you said to me? Is it? All right, hold on. It's okay. That's taking the mic. You guys, why do you always have to let us get to this point where we're asking you for likes and shares and all them something? That is all we ask, you know. And some of una sit down here so and una, all right. Me I go start ask now. Una throw up the super chat them because una like to come and listen and take in the show and enjoy yourself, but not one of una would I even drop something in the super chat. Hmm? If I don't want to like and I have to be asking for the likes, then I might as well start ask the super chat. And then if me not get it, it would have be like, okay, maybe them not have it. Because all we ask for over here is to like up the live, you know. That's what we ask for, you know. And not even that. No man. Me not gonna go no further. In fact, me feel like just go for a little intermission. Okay, we're reaching there now. All right, thank you. All right, so yeah, you know, when I hear them say these little stupid things. I just through the people them successful. I don't want to tear them down. Let me ask you a question, guys. Is YouTube the only place where people can work and make money? Or is it just easy money for some people? Because this is easy money, you know. Yes, you have to have the ability to engage with an audience and you have to have the ability to hold a stage. And you have to have performance and all of that under your belt. But hello, most Jamaicans full of personality in a blouse and skirt. We're full of that. We get that for free, that dash weapon we. So we can come up on social media and go on with ourselves and clock up numbers. Easy money. Hmm? It's easy money. So this is not about tearing down their success. It's about the facts that them for stop rub them slackness in the public face and pretend as though nothing took place. It's about the fact that they need to take accountability. It's about the fact that them need to take several steps bloody back and take care of that kid. 9 times out of 10, if this man don't come out and beat up him chest and run him out and say all kind of madness, we don't have anything else to say because we've already proven our point that the man has got problems when it comes to minors and barely legal girls and taking accountability. Mhm. There's a reason why the man was not allowed in the house with the child. The question is, how did Chrissy manage to convince CPS that he could be facilitated back in the house? It is. Hmm? I don't know what is going on with my internet. Thank you. Thank you, Tarlops. What has success got to do with it? Hmm? What has success got to do with it? This is how you guys are very base with your reasoning. You reason like commoners. And you think that everybody that is on social media reasons like a commoner. Yeah? You think that everybody thirsty and hungry and desperate for things. You don't seem to think that there is a variety of people of varied socioeconomical backgrounds observing this situation and calling it out for the bullshit that it is. Who have no desire to live their lifestyle because we're not hungry for that. And we're comfortable in our own skin and in our own rights and financially comfortable and can actually pay our parking tickets. Thank you so much, Renee, for the super chat. Big up your nice, clean self. I see you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I always appreciate people like you who recognizes that we stand up for the rights over here. And no worry, I appreciate all of you, even those who don't do the super chat. No worry yourself. Your presence is enough. But I'm saying, how can you compare a man who has been complained on by his 13-year-old for fondling her not once, not twice, but 3 times to Vibes Cartel? Can you know say a Vibes Cartel you talk about? Hmm? I talk about we put him on pedestal. And only one man will get accused of them something they will put on pedestal. Right? By the way, when I hear say Dante free, hmm? When I hear say Dante free, my father's son. Yes, people. Dante has been released. So that you know, so that is going to be the talk of the town between tonight and tomorrow, all over on social media and the entertainment streets. Yes? You're making that comparison as though, listen, you expected us to turn around and give the same status to a child, an alleged child molester who has not even stood trial. Vibes Cartel stood trials, my girl. Spent 13 years in prison. Did CMR spend even a day in prison? He was in what? Holding cell? Jail? That is anything? Vibes Cartel went through it for 13 years. Did trials. Was released on a technicality, but still did time. This man got off with a smack on the wrist because his mama is a Yamed. You know what bothered me about this? Wally, you well and know, say Chrissy Yamed. You know she is. And you know said this post is hypocrisy. You know you were being a big hypocrite when you write this. You're trying to give Seymour the impression that you are there for him and that you never just dash him to the side as a friend. Are you one of the charity cases that he spoke about? I want to know because he keeps talking about the fact that he's done charity, and I ain't never seen no evidence of this charity. You're one of them people that will help out financially, my girl. Why you feel obligated, just like you guys share we used to take crumbs from off of them table? Me just a ask. Because under what rule are you obligated to defend a man of this character who would never defend you publicly? Well, my love, you know, Hazel, we're graduates for a reason, not a season. You understand? Yes? Graduates for a reason, not a season. Then you come with, let me see if we can read this because it's so much. Nafa owner, again, I ride the woman wanting her to come talk full details to Uno, like Uno concern, while it's more like nosy. Why the effing hell should it be hidden? Why the hell should it be hidden? If it was the case that things like this should have been hidden, she should have hide when Shani and when next girl name did I ride off her man. She should have hide everything. She should have hide when she say him sick, that he's narcissistic and sick and he needs help. She should have hide that too. She should have hide a whole heap of things. Hmm? She ain't hidey. She was very vocal about that situation. And everybody was at first defensive until she turned on and take him back. And you know what him do? He guilt tripped her into thinking that that's what happened when you open your mouth and talk out. Because you come back to me now, them have that for beat you with. If you did stay silent and go on like you know look you know see nothing, and we work out with thing in a private. If you did stay, then them would not beat you so. That is the foolishness him tell Chrissy, and Chrissy believe it. So Chrissy now have the stance of I will never come back out again and speak my mind. That's bull. She's oppressed. Oppressed and suppressed. Cass Kingdom, that's it. She's oppressed and suppressed. And a silent sufferer. And she wants to grow that child to be exactly the same. This next bit. Una really want to shut down the people them totally, forgetting that the kids still have to be fed. So then can't do nothing else. May I ask you a question? They ain't got no other skills. Hmm? See, I have to come out here and do layered story per interview. Hmm? He has to come out here and do layered story on interview. I'm asking you for money and views. He have to come out here and talk about which blogger gay and which blogger I get one get Dubai ice cream pan them body. That's what he has to do. That's the only way that they can make money. Chrissy have to come out here and talk about how she ate 9 and 10 people. That's what they have to do to make money. She have to come out here with the whole front print out in her shots, claiming that is exercise wear and that them have to do to make money. Nothing else not there. I saw America Limited. They have to be manipulating Jay to let Jay come out here and talk about nothing but forgiveness and turning the other cheek and controlling anger. So that she not stand up for herself. Like up the live people. I keeping an eye on the likes, because I love give me work for do. Hmm? That is what she has to do to make a living. What about broadening your horizons and doing other things? What a easy money owner like? Hmm? Easy money owner like? Nobody is saying that she can't do her brand things. At least nobody on this platform. Go ahead. Do your brand ambassadorship. Do whatever. You notice that once Christina Chono Khan, we not mention Chrissy, and it's when them choke on, them get the rebut. Otherwise, when I look, you need to advise your friends to go pay attention to that little girl in the right way and to make sure her well being is priority and their brand ambassadorship is secured and they're doing the things they need to do to make money. And stop coming out here and going on as though there was no reason to beat CMR down on the internet in the first place. You want us to come out here with the same energy for a bag of things. No, my love, we're very focused over here. No, my love, we're focused. Stop trying to distract us. There are many platforms that talk about other political affairs, other criminal activities in the island and the diaspora. Yes, you want to go and learn all about what politics is going on, go on over Wayne Global TV. You want to go find out about crime, yes, and the crime that's unreported to the masses, go on over Politrix TV. Right or so. It's justice for Jay. So what you need to do is to stop consuming one part of the internet. Yes? And go and take in all the myriad of information that's out here on YouTube. So many content creators. You want to have a little bit of politics, a little bit of entertainment? So flow. So why you watching? That me want to know. So I thought about it, guys, and the cogwheel started turning. Yes? Rolling, rolling. The cogwheel started turning, people. And I said to myself, your blouse and skirt, your Wally. Wally, you did want your people them ear. You did want your people them ear upon your page. You did want get the news out. Because you rise it up back, Because we done after that topic there and move on. Because remember, we're now at the phase where CPS has clearly given him the thumbs up. Yes? So we've moved past that. But you rose it back up again. And then you rose it back up again and then had the audacity to say that us mentioning it is going to further damage the child when you yourself was ironically mentioning it. I was like, watch there. Watch there. No, sir. Look at what he's telling us not to do, and yet she's doing it. You see, that's why it was better you to keep by yourself and keep your kin quiet and relax and let things die a natural death. Although I don't think this is ever gonna be a 9-day talk. You understand? So let me see now. Some are unaware stretch this way beyond where it needs to go. I need the same energy for everything like this happening around us. You guys also not realize that going on and on with this can also do the child more harm than good. So that's where you shot yourself in the foot, right? Because you literally repeated exactly what you said we are supposed to stop doing. Because you rose up, what, how many weeks old? Was it 15-week-old post? Yeah? You rose that up. Judge Dunn made their decision, so leave the people them alone. Ma'am, please go and learn the difference between a judge and Crown Prosecution Service. Please go and learn the difference between when a judge rules and when a case is dropped or dismissed. There is a big difference. Okay? There is a big difference. And Wally is becoming like you. Because I've always liked you. And it is because I like you why I'm taking a milder approach to responding to this post because anybody else, hmm? Anybody else, graduates, we would have, anybody else would have come out. This red flag, so this red flag would have in their head. I'm being nice to you. All that red flag, we're being nice. You understand? We're being nice. We're trying to help you to reason and to explain. And we're trying to get you to think a little bit deeper. Go a little bit deeper with your understanding. Leave him right there. So who I'm going up. Oh, Nation TT, leave him there. I'm gonna trace the IP address. Let me just send it to. Hold on. Leave that person right there. Okay. Nation TT, I got you. We're going to find out exactly who you is. Keep typing. Keep typing. You know, so we no ramp over here. We always telling you. You little enablers who's listen, Nation TT, who touched you? Who touched you, sweetheart? Did anyone say anything about perfect households? Everybody household fuck up. Everybody. If you wanna boil it down. Yeah? But not everybody tolerates the fuckery. That's the difference. Some of us know when to lift up. I've already captured you, so it's fine. You don't have to hide now. It's too late. It's too late, my lovely. Hmm? It's too late. You guys always come out here and make this mistake. And then when we find out all about you and link to your Facebook page and do all sorts, and then you find out that your Facebook page you can't type and you're wondering what's going on, behave yourself over here. We're very dangerous people. Seriously. On God, don't do it. Yeah? It's not wise. It's not wise. Yeah? Nation TT. Nobody's talking about perfect households. Everybody's household is imperfect. But what we don't do is we sit in this imperfection and pretend as though it's perfect. What we don't do is allow men to touch our kids and then pretend as though all is well. What we don't do is sit back and fake it till we make it when a predator is on the loose. Maybe that's what they do in Nation TT's house. Yeah. In Nation TT's household, that's what they do. Yeah. So I can understand where people like Nation TT is going to come up and make these stupid little comments because there are many of them like this. Many of them like this who are quite satisfied with a man in their house feeding up on their kid. You see what I say? Hmm. When people affairs hit social media, it becomes public affairs, right? I'm sure you were front and center when it is that they were going through their bangarang with those two side chicks. And I'm sure that you never had any problem with people cussing him out for that. But you see, it's okay to be a coxman, right? But you didn't know this was going to extend to a child. Hmm? Listen, sizzling hot, straight up, there are different levels. Let me tell you something. Any of you that get jiggy over here, we have a plan for you. Just push out on a little stinking fingers and you will see how we handle you. And we're not offering empty threats either. Because some of you really need for come down. Chill. You understand? Some of them really need for come down. Especially when you type like this. Hmm? Let me take a look at some of the comments that I may have missed. Wally just going crazy like Lisa. No, sir. Go so far. You're not too terrible. No, man, you can't compare Wally to no Lisa. Lisa Hyper, no, she isn't. I think that she deliberately did it. I think it was strategic. Pick up yourself, Vibe Studio. Walk one, bro. You're good. Love the purple hearts. You understand? Yes. Let me tell you something. Wally British basically did a little strategic play. Yeah. Wally are not idiots. Wally well and know says Chrissy Ayamed. Wally well and know say Chrissy Ayamed. Wally knows say Chrissy will choose CMR over Pitney. Wally just embarrassed at the alliance. Wally just don't know how for come out and burn them out without look like she's a sellout or a informer or somebody will turn them back in a time of crisis. So she went ahead. She kind of run ahead, unfortunately. And then she realized that what she typed really and truly not make no sense. Right? I bet she did just share the post, but she couldn't just quite share it and get the word out there without, look out against it. And there was when she saw the backlash that she started to get under the post, she realized that she's stepping her antsness. It's best she did just stay in her background position of supporting. You understand? Big up yourself, Professor Gorgeous Lady. Yes? Big up yourself vibes. Right? I think Wally wanted more light to be shed on the situation. Well, on there, the wrong one, me sure. This is what I believe. And this me believe. I mean, men of people. There are things that them can't say out loud and in public. And it will look like say them as stand in allegiance. Remember, say, well, yeah, so they're Florida, So the whole of them in the same little kind of, it's a bit of an incestuous thing going on over there, saying that all of the community them know they one another. Right? So she have to live and she have to coexist and she have to get on with the things them. You understand? And in our own gaff, she need to secure certain, little boundaries and ring fence certain things. So that things can go on. But if you notice, she never put it on her big page. She put it on her smaller page. She had test the waters to see maybe we can get away with it, yes, so. But she couldn't. Because even this, so, she never realized how many people would have been against it. So she up and take it down. And then she realized that the things and what she has said in there, they quite make sense. And it is clear that she hadn't thought it through well. Based on the arguments that were popping up underneath the status. For there to be a judge ruling, there has to be a trial. There is a good reason why there was no trial. And that is the only missing part of the puzzle that we are still waiting on to this day. But one day it have to come to light. You understand? And because of that missing piece, that is why we're in a scenario where this man can still work the system in a way to make it look like he's a changed man so that he can re-enter the house with them kids. What they're very careful to do is to not show if he's in the same space as Jay. Because they're not sure if that's going to be the ultimate shakedown on the internet. It might make or break them. Already it is that the whole public is saying that Chrissy is an enabler. That she's so weak to this man that she will sacrifice her own child. Everybody's saying that because that's what it looked like. And even when she come out with this everlasting apology and begging us, please forgive and I'm sorry. And Ray, that was all an act because shortly after, the real Yamed fly out again. And he's like, oh, yes, so for the Panem case, of course. And you know what's so funny? How are you guys not seeing that SoFlo, who is in Florida, who is on them case, not getting no threatened with no lawsuits, and him there in a them gaff, and him blatantly are telling us say the man guilty, the man do something to that child. And you don't hear Seymour run out. Yet him just looking all disappointed, like, I don't know what I've done to him, I've never had any problem with SoFlo, so you can't fuck yourself with them people. Excuse my language, please. I'm being very impassioned at the moment, but you can't. You can't, because them man they in your gaff and them know the law and them know people. And you can't try it with him. You want to come and intimidate all the other bloggers who are thousands and thousands of miles away. Yeah, but it will not happen. And little silly posts like this is not going to help you. It's going to make your situation 10 times worse. You never know. So when Wally come out and do this, you know, she say a content she give it. And I'm sure somebody probably have message her and say, Wally, no give them no give them no more and more ammunition. Do I beg you? She give it content. And she sneakingly let even more people know. Wagwan. More people in the Florida circle where you're there. We're there on our page. Wow. Huh? So all who never did that look before, all who did it just locked up in their Florida bubble, now them are gonna know because she share it. It's one thing to have come on the page and write all of this. It's another thing to attach my voice to it. Them want to know who said that? Which part that come from? Mirati. Thank you, Nikki Nix. Plus, I've had a Heineken, people. It's probably this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to swear. It's a long time this over to go after people with big pages to seek relevance. Yeah, you see it. Long time. All I can say to you guys is long time now. Watch out. Go seek out a gym. Listen, me have more gym than you. Me have more gym than you. My gym is every night, 24/7, sometimes on the weekends. Yes? And I'm good over here. You understand? Me not have to suck out and draw down myself to a -1 so that my man can stop look on minus and look on me instead. You hear what I said, Nation TT? And yeah, my cousins just told me you have the IP address. Very nice. Sit there, you're going to wait for what to reach you. We're not afraid of uno. Only little keyboard warriors. I don't go after anybody with with big pages. Who else? Who else has got a big page? Who else? I see him one alone get beat over here. Move fire. Me not go for nobody with no big page. Exactly. This is it. It's probably CMR in disguise. They go do their checks and find out what is what, you know. Yeah? You understand? Yeah? We don't have to go to -1, Nation TT, to stop our men from going out there to barely legals and minors, okay? Yes? Ah? Hey! Yes, man! Our men like curves. Yes? Our men like meat on the bone. You hear me? Yes? All of this. You hear? Highlights. Curves. Yes? Curves. Wally pites. Them love that. Uvex. Yeah, you can't make none of we feel no less. Cause few man face. No depend no mugshot. But no feeling up of no 13-year-old, yeah? Few man face. No in a no court records. For no lewd and lascivious act. So all of my curvy divas ball out. Yes. Everybody ball out. Everybody say our men love women. Our men love adults. Move here! I don't know who that try to come make feel less. It never will happen. Because the characters have already set the floor for the new low. Right down there, so. Here. Balance! Yes, it doesn't work. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do, it will never work. You understand? We are very proud over here to have made better decisions and better choices in life and to make sure that our children are very well taken care of by the right kind of partner, that they will not have to go to guidance counselors and tell guidance counselors, Daddy, don't touch me there. All right, Nation TT? Nicky Nicks, come here. Right this so. Them want the one of the fatness. They don't want bones. They don't want to go to bed with a woman and be catching house fires, okay? Yes? Real man thing. We have to laugh. Because we know what them things say. No, no, but seriously, fun and jokes aside, guys, where is the logic of some of you C-Diddy supporters? Let me just ask you. Where's the logic of some of you where you think that you can humiliate a female who is curvy and friggin' fine, and then you want to come and compare that to a scenario of a man who has been charged for lewd and lascivious molestation of a minor. Come again. What? How can you compare the two? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. It ain't gonna work. Gushing for the pushing. Exactly, Sims. Exactly. 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 Who would be jealous of this? This is the point that you guys are all missing. Yeah? Nobody wants that replacement. Nobody wants that scenario. Nobody wants that model of a family life, excepting the dunce. And I know that I must stop using that word, because somebody tell me, say, okay, some people might get offended that never go school. It's nothing to do with school. It's lack of application of wisdom to life. Nobody wants that kind of setup as of family life, excepting you have totally lost your marbles. You have no reasoning ability. You don't have no conscience. Yeah, you use God as a pawn to hide on a sin and go on like say God is gonna forgive all while you turn a blind eye and turn the other cheek to a man where do wrong to your picnic them in your household. The day. If you think that this is your ideal family type, great for you. But our job is to make sure that my graduates here don't think like that and don't reason on such a basic level. The job of Vibe Studio is to make sure that femme people don't reason upon that level there. Soul Flow, make sure that femme people see said this is nastiness. So if I was in the business of taking down big pages, yours would not be one that I'd be interested in taking down. What I'm interested in doing is exposing you for the complete F-ups that you are in the interest of that child who still can't speak her truth because you made sure it didn't go to trial. And I do it without apology. Without apology. Yeah. Let me see this over, shall right? What is you know? Chrissy mentioned being ashamed to even go to the grocery store to get grocery for the kids during the cheating scandal, and this case of her own daughter didn't even move her. Come with fake tears. Shame for go grocery store. Why them that get dirty face? Well, they would, because they know what's going on, and they're also on the diaspora. They're in the diaspora. They'd be watching the internet. You understand? I don't think it moved her because her entire listen, their entire setup from the get-go was to create a picture of we are handling this, we're dealing with this in the interest of this little girl and her welfare is first, etc., etc. We're investing time apart to make sure that she's kept safe, etc., etc. But that was all a game, a ploy to play it out in the public eye and in the eyes of CPS so that they could basically survive their 60 days of investigation. And then at the end of that, drop it, boom, bam, back to regular scheduling, but slowly, slowly introduce it to the public. And sister, the brother, I live by himself, him claim. Living by myself, no. That's them conditioning the audience. He's already back in the house. So I don't know why they're busy faking it. Just get on with it, right? We are look out for the interaction with Jia. That we are look for. That is what we're waiting on. That's the next step for us. So you know. That's the next step for us. Yeah? So when you guys come out here and you make these kind of silly posts and you go on and on and on about nonsense, then all you do is fan the flame. And that's why I'm wondering, Wally, if you did that, you did it on purpose because you have been around in these social media streets for a very long time. And you know exactly how these things work. So when you posted this, you knew that this was going to fan a flame. You took an old post and you rose it to the surface after it had rested. You understand? That's what you did. You made it come back to the surface. You made it come back up so that people could notice it again. And then you told us to do exactly what it is that you were doing, not talk about it while you're busy talking about it. So at this point, we're confused because we're not sure. Are you working for them or against them? Because this is more against than for, which confirms to me that you well and know that Christy is a Yamed and that she would choose this man over her child and that you don't really approve of it because the red flag Wally when me know when we see out here a beat man we what list would have definitely a beat this brother out loud. But because you got interact with him, because you got go on live with him, because you got go on video with him, do this with him, do that with him, and him are your friend to the point where you're willing for all hide him side piece. You don't want to look like a fool. Yes, random search it is. The reason why I haven't put her full legal name, she did it on our legal name page. I mean, I want them, they can be nasty and actually report that if you put the full name like that, right? So I didn't put her full name and her icon. She did it on Facebook. Hmm. This one here, let me see this comment here. So we're talking about the child going to cause her pain, but she residing in the same house as the accused cause her happiness. Thank you. Just make it make sense for me. Make it make sense for me. It doesn't make any sense at all, right? I never saw that post before until Wally posted it, and I follow up this case. I knew you spoke to the officer, but it's puzzling what Wally was trying to prove exactly. You know, it's like you have basically gone stirred up the ant's nest, and then you delete the post the next day. It was a whole hypocritical act. It was hypocrisy of the highest level, right? And you know that you did not think this thing through, and you should never have compared a alleged child molester to Gaza boss. Cause hello, it's a tape. Okay, yeah. Hey, Queen of Diamond. I think that at this stage, really, I think it's important for those of you who are significant platform holders to really consider how it is that you are coming out here in order to support certain characters on social media who really don't give one flying F about you. Because at the end of the day, you've come out here to make this statement, which you had to then remove. And this man has never, ever, ever done that for you in your lowest moments. Neither has his woman. Everything with you would have been done off air. And that's what you should do in return. Stop trying to prove yourself to people who are not below you. Two of them up on the same level, you probably up there more than them. But either way you take it, there is no reason for you to use your platform to defend a case that you clearly don't know enough about. And when it is that even the defenders of C-Diddy come over here, they don't understand that when they do that, we go harder, 10 times harder every time. It doesn't work. You people are going to learn that if you guys truly love them, don't type. Because all I'm going to do is extend the show. Because the graduates love it when we rub on you, you know. And then we'll tell you that tonight I'm taking it very lightly. Hmm? You want to come up, HDK, Mufasa, mind your own business, mind your own business, mind yours. I'm minding business that hit the internet. We never go on a them bed go find out. Once a mugshot is out there and a case is public, it's talkable. And unu na go stop me. And unu na go stop vibes. Unu na go stop Soulflow. Unu na go stop Tashel. Unu na go stop OMGGG TV. I could name so many others because I've been seeing so many others popping up. Unu cannot stop the conversation. But what irkono is how many people listen. More than anything else. The reach is what bonono. Cause unu wanted to sweep under the carpet and hide. When I said people them can't go on and live them life, stop rise up the tempo. If you stop, we stop now. But we not stop. Say justice for Jay. That's a fact. That won't stop. That will continue. What this person say? Then probably ask what if you take in Shavan after the lease up while he work on joining the army. Hmm. So you think he's gonna join the army for real? Is that the reason why you think he's shredding and he's shedding pounds and he's, working out so much? Quite possibly. It's not impossible. There you go. Let me see this. We are all minding our own business until they put their nastiness on the internet. Thank you. Like, seriously. Yeah. Oh, Uno can't done now. No, you don't tell us when to done. We done when we done. It's on our terms. It's when we ready for done. We done. It's not when Uno tell us to done. You Uno don't have any authority here. What would have given us solace, satisfaction, is if it had gone to trial and him did go to prison. Yeah? Because we not believe the little girl I tell lie. And then Chrissy would have gotten that much more support. Right, yes, so. Wally, my graduates have a message for you. Please read it. So my graduate talk to you there, so. Very intelligent comments. Read it. Queen of red flags, but always blind to the big red flags waved by CMR. She said it, and me say it. Make a lot of sense to me. I think CMR put the thought in his head. That's why he did the prank on Mimi girl. Okay. It's possible. Listen, I wish his brother all the best. I don't know if Siobhan is a lazy boy. I don't know him well enough to make a comment on his character, so to speak. I haven't really been watching him for that long in comparison. And as have always said, I'm not going to fry Siobhan in his fat. I want that young man to thrive and get out of that man's influence and do his own thing for him and Mimi. You understand? I don't have any issue with the two of them. If Jay was like some other girl, let me see this. And if you notice, Siobhan did put up a post to make it clear that the trend that he was doing with his nieces, it was led by them because he doesn't know anything about those trends. So that's what I was trying to explain to you guys the last time. He's not the one who went amongst the girls and said, "Oh, let's do this." They're the ones who brought in their uncle and said, "Do it with us." And I can tell because it is um, Crystal. Do I beg you? Um, I don't want to hear about this because I'm not over on that side of tone. You understand? I genuinely am not on that side of tone. I don't really business. You understand me? So let us not give that any attention. Yes? Let us not give that any attention. They're going to do their job. You understand? Leave them there so. Me no business. Me no want here. I am over here in my part of the world doing my thing with my people. So they will do their thing with their people. So I beg, remove that comment and not advertise nothing because we not care. Um, let me see this. Like how Wally push out our head, we not done because this now robot. You make we are gonna talk more. Exactly. Exactly. Because they want us to end this when at the end of the day, listen, the little girl is in a household where this man is highly likely to re-enter, yeah, and nobody knows whether or not the case if he's innocent because there's been no trial. So at the end of the day, if it is that this man has in fact done these things and she ends up in the household. Come on, man. With him in the house. You not think a serious something that you not think a serious something that and then they're pretending as though all is well and all is perfect. It's not well. Yeah? So all I'm saying to you people is that when you want to support them, support them. Leave us over here. We are still going to keep an eye. When it comes to justice for Jay, it is always going to be justice for Jay. And that is never, ever, ever going to change because that child has not received any justice. And that is the focus over here. Wonder if Wally realized that if Jay doesn't get the proper, let me see this. If Jay it realized that if Jay doesn't get the proper psychological help needed, she could be another Shani in the making, God forbid. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. And it is just hilarious really when you listen to some bloggers talk about, oh, you go on and on and on and on about this topic. Can't you guys talk about anything else? But when you look at their platform, them spend months and months and months to beat certain people on social media for no reason at all. In that them people that when them a beat never have listen, them people that when them a beat never have nothing to do with no picnic. Adult, passa, and them are going with themselves. And nobody can tell them to stop. But we are actually talking about a child who has been in a situation where she felt she could not even confess in her own house. She had to go to a guidance counselor to tell the guidance counselor because she never had faith in her parents. She never had faith in her mother that her mother would have put her foot down and stopped it. She had to get somebody else. That girl is bright enough to know what she did. And we are talking about that, and they want us to stop. Yet them can go on and on, adults, be foolish with other adults every day, and nobody, them nothing stop. But we must stop. And as a child, on a mad, it's not going to stop. And we're not going to let the world forget it until we see due diligence and right actions in the public eye. Because that is a focus of the movement. That is why we're doing what we're doing. You understand? Hmm. See this? Run the picnic, run out for help. Now the mother have her under manipulation through Bible verses. Same Bible way she not even know herself as the mother. Let me not tell you. Me not tell you. This one, regardless if it is closed or not, no one have refuted the claims from Jay. If he slid through on a damn technicality, he lucky that he didn't go to jail. But in the court of public scrutiny, him guilty. I don't know why they find that so hard to understand, Shay. I honestly don't know why they find that so hard to comprehend. Right? And as I said, he will threaten all the other YouTubers, but he will never dare threaten SoFlo. SoFlo, who is so easy to actually, it's so easy for him to go to SoFlo and say, I'm going to slap you with a lawsuit. If what SoFlo is saying ain't true. Do you understand? And SoFlo has blatantly told him that he guilty. He just got off because they didn't have enough evidence. He's saying exactly the same things as we're saying, but you don't hear him talking about he's going to go sue him and carry him to court. And none of his sheepish followers realize that he cannot mess with people who are in his vicinity and proper know the law where they live. Mm. And can dig up even further information. I honestly hope he gets that camera footage because he paid for it. This one. Now we see why she didn't have the faith in her mom. Now she may not have faith in the justice system. And this is why I said to you guys that the danger here is this. I'm going to paint the scenario because, and this is for you C-Diddy supporters in the background who are always there watching, right? Let me just put it there for you. Imagine that this child is in the house and the man goes back there. They're all in the household now together, reunited as one beautiful family unit, as you guys claim. He never managed to get caught by the system before. And it caused a lot of problems and strain, you know, she not being treated like one of her siblings where he's concerned, and her siblings resenting the fact that they have to go to this damn apartment instead of having all of their luxuries at their fingertips. So they're not very happy about the fact that, she caused this, which is why they talk down to her sometimes and snap at her. And now he's back and she's like, oh, I want to be the perfect daughter so that he can forgive me, because I never really wanted him to get into trouble. So I want him to forgive me, and I want my mom to love me and be happy with me, and I want to not bicker with my siblings over this, and I want us all to be treated like his special little girls. So I'm going to be good. I'm going to be so good that if he does it again, I will never say a word. And if he keeps doing it, I'll never say a word, because I never want to be put in that position again where everybody hates me and, I feel as though I'm the one that's destroying our family. So I'm going to keep quiet, and I'm going to let him keep doing this. And if it goes any further, I'll just pretend as though it doesn't happen. And I'll pray for him and ask God to forgive him so that, he'll stop. And that's the biggest red flag, Wally. That's the biggest red flag. The biggest red flag that you people are not prepared to talk about. Hmm. Now, this is a perspective I wasn't really wanting to go down, but I'm going to come off camera and let you guys read that for a minute while I have a sip of this Heineken, because I don't want to get flagged for for drinking. All right, let me hide that. Read that. Read that. Tell me what you think about that comment. If anybody wants to join at this point, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Okay? I'm going to put a link in the chat. So if you're wanting to join the chat and say something, let me just pin this to the top of the screen. You understand? If you want to join the chat and you want to say something, now's the time if you want to do that. But you've read the comment, people. Red flag. Red flag comment this for real. Red flag comment this for real, people. But you know that there are many mothers who do this. Yeah? Many mothers who do this. And I really and truly hope that Chrissy is not that kind of mother. She likes to say she's a mother first above all things, and I really and truly want to believe her, and I want to trust that she isn't like this. But I know that there are lots of mothers who are like this, who see their daughters as competition for their men. And it's funny that you've said this, Steph B, because under the video with the birthday, the birthday clip, someone else had made a very similar comment to this. When Chrissy entered the room and was brushing her hair, and she was in the pink outfit and stuff, and then her whole body language changed. And somebody said Chrissy came in all angry, brushing her hair as though she was jealous of the interaction between the man and her daughter. And I was like, God forbid. I was just like, cut and clear that one. You understand? Um, but you are not the first person to have made this kind of comment. And I pray and I hope this is not the truth and this is not the case. I would hate to even imagine it. It is the worst thing that can possibly ever happen. You understand? But it's not an impossible thing. We have seen it before. Let me see this. But she can't possibly be jealous of the looks because she looks just like her. And the shape that, but if she was jealous of the shape, she wouldn't be so busy trying to lose weight. She'd be busy trying to gain because the little girl is curvier than her by far. You understand? I really and truly hope that this is not the case, unbreakable Melanie. This would be terrible and dreadful. But I am not here to defend because the behaviors of these people makes me wonder if anything is possible. Anything at all is possible. The way they behave as though literally they would act as though all is perfectly well. She would facilitate the man in the house with the little girl. Remember, the porridge scene, the porridge scene tells you that he is in the house when Jay is there. It's not like we don't have evidence of it, people. Just him being at the door is enough for the little girl to be reliving trauma. Even if he's just at the doorway, the hallway to collect his porridge and sit in the garage and eat, or in the driveway, it's enough to give the little girl trauma. Let me see this comment. C-Diddy tried to go after SoFlo in court. That would open himself up to a deposition. What would open two cans of worms in the cheating and pregnancy scandal? Hey! There's a lot that could happen. He's already said about the fact that they went after his channel, right? And that he has had videos go missing and stuff like that. So, but he's flagged it because I flagged my channel with YouTube. And the moment you do that, they keep an extra vigilant eye for a sustained period of time. So if anything goes funny, they track that to see if there are hackers. And then they block any of their actions. So now his channel should be extra reinforced. The girl is a prettier version of her with flawless skin. She has to wear makeup. Lord Jesus. So now give me belly pain. She wants to look young, and that's why she's losing weight. She has an inferiority complex because one day she's talking about legs touching and how between them look like she forgets all her sisters except one thick. Yeah, they're all quite curvy. I was even watching a video the other night, and the sister had come visiting from Jamaica, and that's a curvy sister. So I don't know what she had do with herself, But the man has already said that he likes his girls some stupid weight like 115 or something pounds. So she's way over that. She wants to go to that and less. So that it's doing and trying everything to keep the man at home. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And even when you see him filming that basketball match, he is busy filming the basketball match with the little girl them bottom. And that him a look pan, brother. When you look pan the video, the little girl them bottom him zooming pan. He wasn't like looking around and like showing, from a different angle. He zoomed in. He was looking at their rumps going up and down. You understand? I know for sure that if he's in the house, she won't sleep at night because she's going to wonder when he's going to strike again. All them something there. I look on all that. All them wicked something there. Maybe it's the age. Yes. Exactly vibes. It doesn't have to be a case of, it's just a size, because she's gonna shrink and shrink to get to that youthful figure, and then work on toning up and all of that. But him still a go look Panara's all front. It no new and it no young. You understand? He's seen kids come out of there. And didn't he talk about how traumatized he was when he saw her giving birth? So all them something that some man can't angle it. You understand? So no matter what it is that she's trying, listen, guys, we're talking about 1 year apart. 1 year apart. 1 year later. This is what they're talking about. We're talking about 1 year later. You've got scandal again. You understand? So at the end of the day, why is it that we're gonna keep revisiting the same scenario where the common problem is this person? The whole I wanna hold on a second, graduates. The whole I wanna over there moving a bumble. Because the whole I wanna over there so take set pan mass, I take set pan doish, I take set pan everybody moving the front. Yeah? Take that to the bank. That me a set to uno. Come in a like uno. Stop listen to my page. Or crowd it. Yeah? The whole I wanna go take set pan uno mama. You hear that? Okay. Suck on yourself and go. Must think say me I want a friend. Move! Sorry for that. That was intermission. But just have to make them know me feel, because I don't look at these people and then them have to look for me. Remember me tell you. Yes, as I was saying, this has been going on for years. In one video, Jay was making noodles for her and her siblings, and Samara asked her to make him some. And Chrissy jumped up and grabbed the pot from Jay and start to make the noodle. Boy, I don't even know. I don't even know. I really and truly hope that that's not the case. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, you guys are making me so nervous. Mm-mm. That, that is not the Heineken, you know, Denisha. I know the Heineken that. Them too damn enough, right? And the Heineken. You understand? That's not Heineken. That's me telling them exactly how I feel about them. You notice I don't look on those efforts. I don't. Right? Them have to run me as content. Me not look on them. Them have to look over here, so move on a blouse and skirt. She said her blood pressure is normal, liar, with that disgrace with her husband and her beautiful princess. Yes, yes, indeed. Misty. And the funny thing is that I'm not even gonna listen to them, because them just have to go take that in them mangue. Because like seriously, they do their content for years, riding all kind of people, yet they're up in my crotch. Go away. Yeah. So as I was saying, people, this is the scenario, right? Why it is that we have to do what we are doing. We have to make people know that no matter what they put out there as a fakeness, because you see, the danger of letting that kind of thing slide is that new people will come along and they'll think, oh my God, this is like, such a wonderful family. And then they'll see things where this little girl is concerned and they won't be aware of what's gone on because they've managed successfully to sweep it under the rug and to silence people. You understand? It now go work over here, right? It now go work over here at all. So we have got to many times keep refreshing things. And also, when they come out and they make these kind of statements, we also have to let them know, say, listen, them now go send me in because the case was not handled well. the child has been silenced. And you've got an entire family that continues to pretend as though it's okay to act as though no molestation happened when in fact it did. Yes? And this is what happens in so many of the households in Jamaica because it's such a taboo subject. And it's true, some are only brave enough to talk about it, and the rest of us are talk about it and I look out against it. We are going to use them as an example because they are influencers. You think that if they were just ordinary men in the streets, them name would have carry enough weight for send the message straight so we not defend people would support them something there? No, because nobody may care about the ordinary man in the street who go through them belly pain and them problems. But everybody wants to look to influencers to influence. So influencer's name that is pretending as though this didn't happen when it did, that's acting as though all is well when it's not, and hiding the fact that this little girl get felt up how many times, that carry weight for deliver a strong message right across social media. So we are gonna ride it, yeah, because that little girl got no justice. Like it or lump it or piss right off. That me say. And so my graduate them send a message to you there. None wings for the crowbaits. When me telling us that me done, we don't think it's joke I was making. I don't want to know over here. Go. We are graduates for a reason, not a season. We don't mix, we don't know. Remember me tell you that. Yeah. Anyway, my lovelies, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to double click that bell whenever I go live. All right? Make sure you send up that purple hearts in the chat over and over and over again. We want to see it because it now rub out. It's not going anywhere. Daddy, don't touch me there. All you C-Diddy supporters. This is your girl, Head Teacher K, and her wonderful graduates. Love all of you, my graduates. Every single one of you make this platform what it is. We not care about no girl, no boy out the street. Right, yes, so we support the J for J movement and those who are on that side also. Vibes, you're not gonna live tonight. You're not gonna live tonight. Big up yourself, her Alexia. If you're gonna live tonight, everybody go over Vibes. Pie Gordon, love it. Send up them purple hearts. That is it. You understand? What is on my nose?